We're going to Lost Lands, baby. Woo! Just a fair warning, I just pretty much chugged this Alani Nu. I don't know why I did that to myself. So now my brain is all over the place. I've just tried to film this 18 times, but what's new with that? I just can't seem to get my words out. But anyways, Lost Lands officially is announcing that they are planning on having the festival during their normal month in September. If it happens, I am going. I'd love to see you guys there. I am so pumped. It's gonna be groovy. In today's video, I wanted to break down 5 reasons on why I think that you guys should attend Lost Lands. Obviously, if you're not a huge bass fan or like dubstep in general, then this festival might not be for you. This video might not be for you. This video in specific is geared more towards people who are just getting into the festival culture and kind of want to know a little bit about Lost Lands, or they are looking to attend Lost Lands and need a little bit of inspiration on why they should. If you are interested on hearing my opinion on why I think you should go, then just keep on watching. So the first reason on why I think anyone should appreciate Lost Lands and Bass Canyon as a whole is because of Excision. This man, in my eyes, can do no wrong. I think he is a great DJ. Something that I really like that he does is he will highlight new or just starting out DJs. He will post that on all of his platforms so that way these DJs can get a little bit of exposure. He's also known to have newer DJs playing at his festival, especially at the sound camp. I find that any artist that is able to help aid in the success of other artists in the same space is very admirable. To me, that has inspired me to want to continue to be a fan of his. I don't know, that's something that I would do. If I was pretty well known, I would always want to kind of help boost others, because to me, there's enough to go around for everybody when it comes to EDM, and there's always new artists and new DJs that I love to discover myself. So the fact that Excision helps everyone find those people that are likewise in the same, like, I guess, category of his music, it's just really cool. I mean, and even his music alone, I really do enjoy listening to, even if it's like headbanging in my bedroom at night. When it comes to him, like, hyping others up, he's very good at it. He's very good at sharing his wisdom and sharing his fame. So I like that a lot about him. And that should make anyone else like him too and want to kind of tune into not only the stuff that he creates, but also the festivals that he makes. The other thing that I really like about Excision is his girlfriend, Emma. Actually, the year that I went to Lost Lands, I was with my friend Giselle, and we were just like hanging out in the crowd, and Emma was actually walking through, and Giselle spotted her, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!" And then she came, she's like, "Oh my gosh!" And she's like, "Are you guys having a great time?" And we're like, "Yeah!" Just that small little interaction felt so surreal. Not only does Emma walk around, but all the DJs at Lost Lands are known to just kind of like walk around the crowd. It makes you feel like, you know what, they're just like regular people, just like us, like just regular fans, but like also they're famous in a way. Once again, all the more reason for me to love Excision. They're just some really cool people, and I feel like their love is very genuine, and I'm jealous. In total, I just think that Excision himself is a very respectable DJ in the community, you know, especially in 2020, there's a lot of controversy surrounding a lot of DJs, and nowadays you never really know who is someone that you do want to idolize. I mean, Excision has been in the business for so long, and his reputation is always exceeding new levels, and I feel like I can express that, and in a couple years nothing crazy will happen and he won't get canceled. So we love Excision here. So that was like basically my top #1 reason. I just wanted to get it out of the way. The other 4 reasons kind of go along with like all of that, but they're a little bit more like, I guess, generic. So the #2 reason, which is also a big draw, not necessarily for me, but I know for a lot of people, it is the lineup. In the past, I know the lineups have been spectacular. They pretty much hit the nail on the head when it comes to every bass artist and every like heavy dubstep. They got our good man Sullivan King. He's always there pretty much. I know Rez has played there, Space Mom, which as you guys know, first getting into the scene, Rez was like someone that I really loved listening to. I remember at the sound camps they actually had a Peekaboo play, and tons of other very well-known DJs, pretty much by our stacked lineup. With that being said, like I had mentioned, I go for music in general. I go for the feeling, I go for like the experience. I don't necessarily ever go for a lineup just because I can always find a new artist that I like. I don't necessarily always jive with everybody on the lineup, at least in the past that I haven't, but it's always an experience and I don't regret any second listening to anyone that I've never heard of before. Now moving on to number 3, I would say the stage production, the setup, the sound camps, the caveman actors, all of that, just the production in general is kind of what Lost Lands is known for. The dinosaurs in itself take weeks and weeks of time to create and even like display. And some of them actually move, which makes for a great photo opportunity. Then when it comes to the actual like stages and the way that those are set up, in years past I have always felt like the bass has always been very intense, and to the point where neighbors that live kind of around that venue have complained. Make sure you're wearing your earplugs, you will go deaf, but the sound quality is A+. The other thing that I want to talk about from my memory is like they also had like a huge comet thing that had a bar inside, which I thought was really unique. Basically, if you are someone who loves themed festivals and go hard with that kind of stuff, Lost Lands is one that you will definitely like to attend. It feels like home, you know? I literally feel like a little cave woman. Now number 4, this is a big reason why I do go as opposed to the lineup, and that is the energy. Give or take, there has been some years where I've heard that there was a lot of like people there for the wrong reasons. I don't know. I think that as long as everyone has that respect, which I wasn't there the year before last to know. From my personal experience, the PLUR there is very powerful, and this was pretty much my second EDM festival that I had ever attended, so seeing all of that for the first time was very special to me and a big reason why I really liked Lost Lands. I have a feeling going back that a lot of people will be just so excited to get back into it that I don't think we'll have that many of problems. But if that's the case, then show people what it's like to like really honor the festival space. That's all I have to say. The best way to do it is to just show them what it's like to actually be cool. I hope that's making any sense, but you gotta start somewhere, you guys, and let these brides and chads live. That's all I gotta say. If they're actually like really fucking shit up, then obviously, but I'm going on a tangent right now. Ultimately, there are great vibes at Lost Lands, and you just got to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with those good vibes, and be the good vibes too, you know? Because if you spread more good vibes will be spread all around. Anyways, okay, whatever. That's some hippy dippy shit. Let's move on. Number 5, which this one I feel like, give or take, kind of changes, because the year that I went, they had moved it up a week and it was a little bit hot. And then the year that I remember watching a lot of the Festival Finessers vlogs, he said he went a week before or a week later and it was cold. But I think in general, having a festival in September is a really good time to go. This is hosted in Ohio, so the weather is basically like here, Maryland weather. Although I do want to add, because I totally forgot about this, we had to leave early. Like the festival got shut down the last day and the sound camps didn't happen because there was a hurricane happening that one year. I don't think it happened since. I think it was just honestly coincidental that they had moved it up a week and then a hurricane was happening. Totally forgot about that, but I do want to make note it is hurricane season. However, as far as like the actual temperature, that is what I meant by September being a good month to go for a festival. I feel like it's warm during the day to where you're not like frigid, but it does kind of cool off during the night, so that way you can dance around and not overheat. Although we did camp that year and we were overheating a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. That's a big reason why I'm not a big camper anymore because I felt very dehydrated all the time. So anyway, so those few little mini reasons I hope are enough to just kind of inspire you guys to want to go to this festival. I know I'm a little jambly and rambly right now. That's because I am super hyper and super excited. I do have so much festival content planned. I do have other festivals that I'm planning on going to as well if they happen. Everything is going to be kind of spur of the moment and last minute for me, just mainly because based off of my current situation, and then also things are kind of like coming out last minute. I will definitely be vlogging it. If you guys are going, please let me know down below. Hopefully we can meet up. I think that's all that I have to say. Let me know down below if you guys have attended Lost Lands in the past and what your thoughts are on the festival. Give this video a thumbs up if you like my festival content. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!